Hey there, everybody, it's Ray Carsillo, Reviews and Previews Editor, once again for EGM, and today we are now looking at Super Lucky's Tale, the cute little platformer for Xbox One and PC. It's coming out November the 7th. I mean, it doesn't get more family-friendly than this, folks. And you see here, this is the beginning of the demo, and this is being recorded on an Xbox One, and like most of these old-school, kiddie 3D platformers, it's all about collecting coins and jumping on enemies, or in this case, swiping them with Lucky's Tail. Tail, T-A-I-L, not T-A-L-E in this case. And what's really great, and as we see here, is we're going to be jumping around in the world. This is supposedly Super Lucky's Tale, as we try to collect Lucky's name, which will basically earn him like a 1-up. Super Lucky's Tale is the sequel to Lucky's Tale, which was a launch title for the Oculus Rift, and it was exclusive. And I have no idea anybody who actually played Lucky's Tale. So, not surprisingly, Super Lucky's Tale is going to probably explain a lot of stuff and probably just kind of start everything over for Lucky. But I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's it's all about platforming and jumping, and you see here as we avoid some fireballs, your classic obstacles and whatnot, and your here's a quest. Oh, if you put these 3 different golems back together, they'll wake up the giant golem, and I kind of admit, even at my age, and I'm 32 years old now, I'm kind of a sucker for these games. Like, I love the cutesy little atmosphere. I enjoy platforming. I've always enjoyed platformers. I would say if I have to pick a specialty in games, I'd probably say platformers. Even though I do obviously sports games and racing games, and basically I have reviewed almost everything for EGM over the years. I'm actually getting close to my 300th career review. Not that for EGM, that's just for EGM. But not that you guys need to know or care about that. But anyway, they're gonna get all the coins there, and unfortunately can't restart that button, but whatever. Lots of coins over here, which are great. And obviously, one of the nice unique factors for Super Lucky's Tale is his digging ability. So he can basically dig and go underground, and there's lots of things for him to find underground. And it's just a very competent platformer, I think, for kids. I think it's really fun for the whole family. I mean, somebody who's been playing games as much as I have, it's a little on the simple side, not gonna lie. But it's well made, and I think it's I don't know anybody who played the first Lucky's Tale, but I think Super Lucky's Tale does the genre justice, and I think that it you have if you're looking for a younger gamer to potentially get something for them, if they happen to have an Xbox One or something in the Xbox One family of systems, or we're playing on an Xbox One X right now. Or PC. You can also get it it's also gonna be on Windows. Then I think this isn't bad. At least from what I was able to see here. I mean, this is only almost just under 14 minutes really of this demo. I think I maybe died once because I wasn't paying attention. But you'll see me. It's pretty straightforward. You can kind of get through things pretty easily for the most part, and yeah, I think that November 7th. Now that now that Crackdown 3 is been delayed, there's nothing else coming out that day for Xbox. As a Xbox One exclusive. So if you're looking for an Xbox One exclusive, Super Lucky's Tale. But no, it's a cute game. It's a cute little platformer, little 3D platformer. At least through my demo, I enjoyed it. I think a lot of people at home should probably, I don't know, especially again, if you have younger kids, if you have a family, with younger kids, I think you might want to give it a chance. You know what I mean? Like, I know I have friends who have kids who are under the age of 10 right now. They would probably love this. I mean, not every 7-year-old is interested in Call of Duty. Even though I also know a fair amount of 7-year-olds who play Call of Duty, even though they're not supposed to. That's neither here nor there. That's another discussion for another time. But it's they don't necessarily play online, but they definitely play the single player. Anyway, and you see some hidden coins there. That's fun. And yes, I mean, this is Super Lucky's Tale. You know, I mean, I think it's a solid little game. It's a solid little platformer. Didn't see the bee there, ran right into the damage, and then I'm basically, I hope I saw those invisible coins and went back for them. Right, I had to have, right? Like, they're right there. They're right there. Oh, you know what I know what I did? I know what I did. I grabbed his head. And then I saw the coins. And there we go. Hey, look at me. And if I leave the head there for too long, it'll disappear. I drop it down. I actually went down the wrong way here, and that's, you're not supposed, and kind of a little bit of a glitch there. As the head kind of gets stuck against the ladder. Fortunately, you leave it alone for a while, it will return, and I kind of realized that I just had to go off the other side. I didn't see all those coins appear, and go down that way. Because you can't jump while you're carrying the head. And then there's a couple of puzzles that kind of, I guess this is a puzzle in this game where you're kind of, you know, having to figure out how to get around while carrying these guys. And these will not be the last ones that you have to carry. But yeah, we woke up the giant golem. And that, of course, you know, increases the level, you know, in very cutesy fashion here. The golem is not very frightening looking, besides probably, you know, obviously his immense size. But it opens up the level now, and you have to kind of get to the boss battle, which will be at the top of the golem's head, but you have to go through the golem to do it. So, very cute, very enjoyable little platformer. I've said that a few times already, but yes, I mean, this might be a good time as you're seeing this. You know, hey, you know, we got a lot of videos going up from this Microsoft event that we went to. That we got to see Super Lucky's Tale, Forza 7, Cuphead, and Shadow of War. We also had one of our other writers, Evan Sleed, got to see Evil Within 2 recently at a Bethesda event. So check out all those videos. Lots of new videos on the EGM Now YouTube channel. Also, if you are not a subscriber, subscribe, so you kind of know when we get new channels or new videos on the channel. Excuse me. Also, be sure to subscribe to the EGM Now YouTube Twitter at EGM Now, EGMNOW, just as it sounds. And yeah, and as you see here, we got fire traps and rotating platforms. A very, very classic puzzles and problems for this kind of a game. As we have to now escort this head. We can't jump along the way. Lucky, who very much reminds me of Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day in terms of its design. There was a couple of times where I tried to double jump or use his tail to hover, but you can't do that here. And yeah, I really just think that it was really well, you know, this is really well executed. And yeah, also follow me on Twitter at Carsillo. You know, I'm always talking about games and stuff. Didn't see those fireballs coming, and so kind of walked right into that one, unfortunately. And then these guys were a bit of a pain, where the bouncing fireballs in the sea. That's the one time I die. But you know, in classic fashion, it hurts your score, and also it obviously drops your lives. But in classic fashion, you have lives, right? You have a life meter. So I imagine if you hit 0, that it's game over. Although there's probably you'll just get 3 new lives, and it'll be a relatively fair checkpoint, because again, this game isn't meant to be super, super hard. So, oh, I almost did it again. Saw the fireball coming just in time, though, and this guy, he likes bouncing around, and then you see the golems, and then had to pause the game because somebody started talking to me, which I hate when I'm at events and people just, like, start talking to me, like, I'm playing games. Like, come on, I'm trying to concentrate. But yeah, so I'm at Ray Carsillo on Twitter. I also have my own personal YouTube channel for Ray. You know, just you search Ray Carsillo, RayCarsillo. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all the same stuff. And of course, also follow EGM on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. It's EGM Now, basically, is all the branding. So that should be fun. And of course, now we had a little problem with the little guy, and now we have this giant flame guy. And I'm not even going to bother with a lot of the coins. I'm just going to kind of Although I will go looking for... Yeah, I will grab the Y. So, which gives me basically 100 coins, which gives me a 1-up. Or was it 200 coins? It gave me, it might have been, or 300. It was a lot of coins. I just realized, again, I'm 10 lives, so that might have been a lot more coins than I originally anticipated. Anyway, but here it is, last golem, huzzah. Cute little joke. This isn't his body, ew, gross. But yeah, you know, so stay tuned, of course. Also, EGMnow.com, that's where all our reviews and previews and all the other fun stuff goes from. If you're happy to see this from, you're just seeing this on the YouTube channel. You know, we're always looking for... we're always happy to talk to our fans. We're always happy to get comments and have discussions. Smart discussions, not just, you know, just yelling at us. It happens. We received a death threat the other day. That was fun. Yeah, so, you know, it just, yeah, so, I mean, this is Super Lucky's Tale. You know, we're gonna get to the boss now. We have to talk to the cat, who's supposedly a ninja master, of some sort, and, this is relatively easy. Basically, he's gonna send evil golems after you, and you gonna knock them around, and, basically shoot their heads off at different places, and it's real easy to defeat them, and that's the first wave. And then the golem, because the golem's trying to help you, you know, coins and a heart, and they need the heart, but hey, coins and a heart. And then, of course, now it gets harder, you know, really testing your jumping here. All different kinds of fireballs and whatnot, and you got your classic double jump, and relatively easy. And then, hey, the golem, we still love you, yay, you know. I wonder if you can probably, I would hope at some point you can extend your hit counter beyond 3. Otherwise, if all you get is 3 hearts for the entire game, it's probably gonna be a really easy game. Just my thoughts and analysis. And then basically, yeah, so you gotta hit the cat like 4 times. So there's the first time. And then while you have to fight the cat, obviously it gets a little harder because now all these fireballs are being bounced towards you, and I think that, yeah, he hit him again, and that one didn't work because it's all about timing. You gotta hit him a couple of times. So hey, look, I hit him twice. Now more fireballs. So this was relatively easy. Just kind of running back and forth. But yeah, Super Lucky's Tale, November 7th, Xbox One, PC. Kind of got a little aggressive there, bumped into the one guy, took 1 hit, but that would basically be the last mistake I make before the demo ends. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff on social media. And yeah, for EGM, this has been the Reviews and Previews editor, Ray Carsillo. And we will see you guys next time. So have yourselves a good night, and take it easy.